Gielinor, the magical world of RuneScape. It's divided into chunks for easy use. Welcome to Chunkman Dead Die Kill, the series where I conquer the landmass of Gielinor by doing tasks and unlocking chunks.
Last episode we unlocked 3 chunks by completing 3 tasks. First off, we achieved a total level of 1725, then we went to kill our first Scorpia, and lastly we reached a total of 55 combat achievement tasks completed. Our map expanded with the eastern fishing spot in the wilderness, the chunk below Trouble Brewing, and a chunk where the Tree Gnome stronghold meets the Piscatoris area in the northwest. Today we start off formulating a plan for the next chunk. As we've been on a pretty bad streak of unlocking chunks, we've pretty much did all of the things we could do in the short term, like the combat achievements, the first kill bosses, and we also have, like you see here, the total level is 1726, so we need 24 levels, so not really much we can actually do. We could do some more bosses to higher kill counts, but I think that would take a bit too long. So the only thing that's left is the next medium clue task. We still have 500 eclectic implings in our bank. Let's first of all use those, and then we'll have to return to Puro and collect more until we have 25 caskets in the bank. As all of the chunks we have unlocked lately haven't added any medium clue steps, this is probably also going to take a while to get all of the caskets. That's it, all of the eclectic impling jars opened, and we have gotten 8 clue caskets and 1 clue we can do. So let's catch another level of eclectics, then open them again, and then we'll probably have to do another level and do the same. And that's going to be 60 hunter, which now also means we are base 60. This kinda hurts. 5 medium clues here on this pile, which we cannot do, and then 1 here, which we can do. Just really annoying at how many clues we have to throw away. And even if we get to like step 4 or 5 on a clue, we sometimes even have to drop that one as well. And here's another one. Reminic. These are some expensive clues. No, but there we have a new one already. And this one we can do. Alright, let's try this one. And that's already the last impling we had. We have 1 medium clue we can do, and we got 4 caskets. Only 4 caskets for the entire hunter level. So that's a little bit depressing. I think we are definitely going to go to 62 or 63 hunter before we can complete this task. On we go to 61, and then let's hope we're a bit more lucky on the caskets here, because we had to drop a lot of clues this time. And there's the next level, 61 hunter. Out of implings once again, and we are now at 18 caskets, so a bit better than the last time. And hopefully with the next level of implings we'll get to the 25 mark, because this is taking way longer than I imagined it to be. But anyway, let's see each other at 62 hunter. Another eclectic and another hunter level. 62 now. We have about 1k implings in the bank now, so let's hope that's enough for the last 7 caskets. And there we go, that's 25 medium caskets obtained. We got a bit lucky on the last one, we still have 800 eclectic implings left, so that will be useful for the next time we go for the medium clues. If we look to our collection log for medium clues, we currently have 25 opened, and we have 8 collection log slots. So just some various items here, and we're pretty much looking for any of the boots. Let's see if we will be rewarded for all the trouble we had in collecting these. So let's see. What is going to be in the first one? A duplicate already. Okay, that doesn't bode well, but let's see for the rest. And there's a new unique, the pink headband. And there's a triple unique chest. Oh, whoa. A Lovakenge banner, a Gothic's cloak, which is actually really good as this is the best prayer we have at the moment. And then an ancient blessing on the shared table. One of the things I haven't mentioned yet here, if you go to the share table, we haven't actually gotten a Master Scroll book yet, which is actually one of the items I really want as we have a ton of scrolls which are taking up space in our bank. But anyway, let's continue with the medium caskets. And then we have a mithril body. A mithril plate body gilded. Quite a few uniques coming in, but let's see if we can maybe snatch one of those boots. A boater and a U-comp bow. 2 more new uniques. And that was actually another page here, the Zamrak page 4, which we probably have the full book now. And then the Armadillo Crozier here, which is, I think, also a prayer item. Yes, a +6. Looking at the book, yes, we have now the full Zamrak book and the full Ancient book. We're only missing a few pages for the rest. Then we have another unique, an Adamant Heraldic Helm. Then we have another unique, the Gold Headband. Already a ton of new uniques. Let's see what the last 3 are going to be. And that's an Adamant Kite Shield trimmed. And there we have another 2 new uniques. An Adamant Full Helm trimmed and a Shazian banner. And then the last clue will be... I thought that was another new collection log slot, but it's just from the previous one. We get another blessing and some of the adamant items. Actually, quite a lot of new uniques. We went up from 8 obtained to 20. So 12 new uniques from just the 25 caskets we opened. And then also some of the shared table we got, but still no Master Scroll book. Our bank is now also that full that we don't have the space anymore to put everything in the bank. So either we might have to buy some capacity here. We do have 1 mil. But anyway, with all of these uniques, that was 50 medium clues completed. So let's complete that task on our spreadsheet and let's see to get another chunk. Another clue task down. We went to 50 medium clues, even though it did take quite a while to do this, but we completed it. That was our 49th clue task, and we are now up to 249 landmass chunks unlocked in total. And then back to our map. The last chunk we unlocked was the chunk above the gnome ball field, with a part of the falconry location, and we're starting to get into the area with Eagle's Peak as well, with all of the training here in the Piscatorius region. This actually wasn't a good chunk as we cannot access anything in here, and the 2 other chunks are pretty much the same, so we now have the possibility to unlock more of things we cannot access. So let's hope we don't get anything in that part. We're still looking for something good like the Barrows chunk. The chunk here for Caterpie has also been a possibility for so long, and it's so alone here. But I fear it's the next Drainer Village chunk. Then we also have some of the chunks here in the Kandrin region, in particularly the clock tower and the monastery. That would be a great chunk to unlock, but it's still the chunk picker which decides. Let's see what the chunk is going to be. Let's pick a chunk. And we get the most useless chunk in the desert probably. We get the Menaphos chunk. As Menaphos is not accessible, this just doesn't do anything. It was also one of the chunks which was unlockable for quite a while, but not the one we wanted to unlock. For our next task, we can do quite a few things now. We do have a lot of options. But for medium clues, this just took way too long. I'd really like to wait until we have more of the map, more clue steps unlocked, so we don't have to drop that many clues. So that's off the table for now. Otherwise, I'd really like to go back to the Chaos Elemental. We're currently at 10 kill count. We would need 40 more for the next task. This would take about, I think, 6 kills an hour, so it's like a 7-8 hour grind, which is not that bad. But as we are lacking in bank space at the moment, we're at 840 out of 840. I'd really like to get some levels. We need level 66 in construction to construct a teak treasure chest, which will store all of the medium clue uniques. So that's something we have in the bank. We have a lot of planks banked because of all the implinks. We have 950 oak planks, and we still have a lot of normal planks as well from doing temporos. So that's already 2 levels we will be able to do over here, just to make sure that our bank gets a little bit of a cleanup. For the rest, we also have quite a few fish here. We still have about 450 raw sharks, a couple of sea turtles, and a ton of sweet corn I have been planting during the farm runs, which gives 140 experience each when cooked. So this is actually really good for cooking experience. And then I've been doing some Korambuan fishing on the side. So we also have 3500 Korambuans here. So this will take us some of the way. But in general, we would need 19 more levels. So this might take a while to get all of the levels. And we might as well also get some more Slayer levels, as we need to get these combat stats up as well. And with this larder, that's already 65 construction. This was about 20 minutes. So really not that bad at all. One more to go until we can upgrade our treasure chest. And then if we upgrade this oak house, because we don't have any space for red here, we upgrade it with some teak planks we got from the Taibo village. There we go. That's 66 construction. Let's then just put in red as well. That's another bank space saved. If we view our pets, we currently have our 2 skilling pets, a normal cat and an overgrown hellcat. And then to the other side, what we wanted to do is upgrade this treasure chest, another couple of teak planks, and there we go. If we now open it, we can change our tier from beginner and easy, which we already had, to medium. So this is going to save us a bunch of bank spaces. 70 prayer, 77 defense, and that's going to be 80 Slayer. 80 Slayer also means we can now kill Necreals over here. So let's hope we get a task after this, or pretty soon after this task, so we can get that boot upgrade. Okay, that's the Mystic Rope Top Dark. I thought we already had that, but apparently we don't. Looking at our collection log, we didn't indeed have the dark part. We probably bought the normal one from the Magic Guild. I'm not sure if all the gargoyles have been logged here, but we've killed 870, so I guess we were a bit dry on that. 78 defense. Oh. There we go. The rune boots. This is just a few tasks after reaching level 80 here. You can see it on the bar. We aren't that far into the level yet. And we didn't actually kill that many. We are at 31 Necreals killed and already the upgrade we wanted, the Rune Boots. The normal drop table for these guys is also really good. A lot of herb seeds, which we definitely need. They even drop soft clay and a lot of law runes. We're still only 1737 total level, so it will still take a while to get to the milestone. Okay, that's another new unique, a shield left half. Not sure how rare this is from Necreals, but we haven't gotten one yet from all of the other monsters we've killed. But this is going to be useful if we get more of the Ardi region to do the diary over there. I'm not sure if it's a medium or a hard task to make the square shield here. 92 ranged, 79 defense, and that's 80 defense. Time to go back to strength. And with this Hellhound, that's 81 Slayer. Enough Slayer for now. Let's try to do the hard clue here. We have 2 on the ground. And then let's see what else we can do for some other levels. That was a nice little intermission, but we did get the caskets from only 2 hard clues. Last step was in the wilderness, and that's why we are here in the Ferox Enclave. This is going to be our second hard casket, and we're pretty much looking for the normal rewards for some Black Dragonhide body, and then from the uniques, a shield or a god item in general, a god d'hide item would be great. But I'd be happy with just getting a Black Dragonhide body. Let's see what this is going to be. Open the casket. And Jesus, 26k. The sharks aren't that bad, but the rest is so bad. Okay, on to skilling we go again. And another prayer level, level 71 now. And that's 81 fishing. On to cooking all of the crown ones we have caught. First of all, cooking all of the sweet corn, and that's 83 cooking. 84 cooking. 85 cooking. And that's 86 cooking. We need 2000 more crown ones, but we don't have those, so let's get some smithing done for the last few levels. And that's already 71 smithing. We are making the gold bar here with the goldsmith gauntlets, but we don't have enough gold ore left for the next 2 levels we need. But we do have quite a lot of adamant and mithril bar still left in the bank, so we're going to go to the Giant's Foundry. 5 swords later, and there we have already level 72 smithing. This is going incredibly fast, and now just a couple more swords and we are going to get our milestone level. And only a couple swords later, here we go, that is going to be 73 smithing. The Giant's Foundry is really amazing for the experience, because we made like 11 swords and we got 2 entire levels here. But anyway, we were skilling a lot, but we finally got to the milestone level of 1750. So, time to go back to our spreadsheet, finish the task over there, and let's hope for a good chunk this time. Getting all the levels took a couple of days, but as we had a lot of things banked, this actually went by faster than expected. Our 70th total level task, obtaining 1750 total, is now complete, and that brings us up to the nice round number of 250 landmass chunks unlocked in total. And then back to our map. The last chunk we unlocked was the Menopause chunk, which isn't useful at the moment until they add the rest of the Menifo city under here on these blank squares. But this also means we have unlocked one of the chunks which isn't useful, but it doesn't unlock any other unusable chunk. So that's the bright side, I guess, but let's see what our new chunk is going to be. Let's pick a chunk. And we get the ruins of Uleg. The entrance is over here, so we cannot actually get there. If we look at the map, we would need the two chunks below it, together probably with the necropolis before we can do the quest. And then unlock the Tombs of a Mascot. So it's not yet a useful chunk for us now, but it's one step closer. Only 3 more steps to go until we can do the quest for Tombs of a Mascot, which is probably going to be our first raid. That's going to be all for this episode. If you like seeing the struggles of a chunked lock account, you can like the video and make that red button gray. We did 2 very long tasks today, but all of the levels will surely pay off in the long run. Next time we continue with the longer tasks until we get a chunk which unlocks something easier for us to do. Have a good one and see you next time.